Yes, it's a huge opportunity and privilege to me to welcome you to the 12th Global Energy Prize Award ceremony. Дорогие друзья, уважаемые гости, леди и джентльмены.
Dear friends, I have the tremendous opportunity and privilege to welcome you at the 12th Global Energy Prize Award ceremony. This is the annual international ceremony of global energy.
The energy of human thought, the drive for knowledge, has always been a guiding star on the humanity's path. When awarding the Globe Energy Prize for the first time in 2003, the President of Russia, Vladimir Putin, stated its purpose as an award for a new millennium. He said, "I find it deeply symbolic and very natural that the Global Energy Prize has been conceived and established in Russia, a country that is recognized globally as one of the leaders of the world energy market."
The energy of human thought, the energy for drive for knowledge, has always been a guiding star on the humanity path. When awarding the Global Energy Prize for the first time in 2003, President Putin stated its purpose as an award for the new millennium. He said, "I find it deeply symbolic and very natural that the Global Energy Prize has been conceived and established in Russia, a country that is recognized globally as one of the leaders of the world energy market."
The contribution of two more scientists by awarding them the Global Energy Prize. И сегодня работы еще.
Today we honor the contribution of two more scientists by awarding them the Global Energy Prize of 2014.
Prize Award Ceremony 2014 begin. Дорогие друзья, торжественная церемония вручения международного.
So let the ceremony of the Global Energy Prize Awards 2014 begin.
Energy Prize take pride in its traditions. It remains open to innovations. This year, the guiding star of global energy has a new beam, Energy of Breakthrough, an award for innovative projects in the energy field that have already been implemented by young researchers. Премия.
Although the Global Energy Prize is proud of its traditions, but it is also open to innovations. This year, the guiding star of global energy has a new beam. This is the Energy of Breakthrough, an award for innovative projects in the energy field that have already been implemented by young researchers.
Tell us about the traditions and innovations of the Global Energy Prize. О традициях и инновациях.
So traditions and innovations of the Energy Prize in the new footage.
Energy Prize, by its weight and value, is the most prestigious prize in the energy field. The prize is awarded for outstanding scientific achievements in the field of energy and solutions of the world's major energy problems. Renewable responsibility to use our intellects as much as possible for the good of mankind as a whole. So it is a tremendous passion, which reflects excellence and encourages people to look in this area in the future for the benefit of mankind. The founders of the prize include leading Russian energy companies, JSC Gazprom, JSC Surgutneftegas, and JSC FGC UES. For 12 years, members of the partnership have been convinced that the Global Energy Prize is a benchmark for energy specialists and politicians aimed at innovative development.
Global Energy is one of the most prestigious awards in the international scientific energy community. The highest distinction for scientific research in the fundamental energy sector. Without any doubt, global energy is a good incentive for further developments of innovations and new technologies. This award is a means for global discussion, a platform for global discussion and decision-making with respect to the challenges facing the modern world. And the most important point is that for Gazprom, global energy is an opportunity to keep abreast of the latest scientific developments in the field of energy. Energy efficiency and the ability of energy companies to depend not only on a management's approach to human development, but also largely on technological solutions. That is why the energy industry, really flagships, are very interested in the practical results of the R&D that we can embed in our own production activities and the implementation of our investment programs. The FGC UES company has invested in the implementation of such projects about 8 billion rubles over the last 4 years. That was in the R&D and research work. And largely, we see a real impact and the effectiveness of such investments. Today, we have 31 laureates from 10 countries, and it is the main consideration and the main product.
The Global Energy Prize was born in 2002 out of an idea conceived by well-known Russian scientists with the support of major energy companies and the approval from the President of Russian Federation, Vladimir Putin. Премия «Глобальная энергия».
The Global Energy Award was born in 2002 out of an idea conceived by well-known Russian scientists, support of major energy companies, and the endorsement from the President of the Russian Federation, Vladimir Putin.
Welcome the founders of the Global Energy Prize and the members of the Global Energy Non-Profit Partnership. Мы приветствуем учредителей международной.
We give you the founders of the Global Energy Prize and the members of the Global Energy Non-Profit Partnership. Gazprom GSC. Alexander Ivanovich Medvedev.
Александр Иванович Медведев. Chief Executive Officer for Open Joint Stock Company Surgutneftegaz Владимир Богданов. Открытое акционерное общество Surgutneftegaz.
Open Joint Stock Company Surgutneftegaz, the CEO Vladimir Bogdanov.
For Open Joint Stock Company Federal Grid Company US Андрей Муров. Открытое акционерное общество Федеральная сетевая.
The Federal Grid Company of Russia, Chairman of the Board Andrei Murov.
The Chairman of the Board of Trustees for the Global Energy Non-Profit Partnership, академician Николай Лаверов. Дорогие друзья, приветствуем председателя наблюдательного совета некоммерческого партнерства.
We're welcoming Mr. Laverov, academician Laverov, the Chairman of the Board of Trustees of the Global Energy Award Prize.
Prize and Nobel Prize laureate Dr. Rodney John Allen, Great Britain. Также мы приветствуем председателя.
We also welcome the chairman of the International Award Committee for the Global Energy Prize, a Nobel Prize laureate, Dr. Rodney John Allam from Great Britain.
The Global Energy Nonprofit Partnership holds a competition titled Energy of Youth. This important and exciting intellectual contest strives to inspire young scientists in energy field and instill a passion for courage research. Каждый год некоммерческая
Every year, the Global Energy Nonprofit Partnership holds a competition, Energy of Youth. This important and exciting intellectual contest strives to inspire young scientists in the energy field and instill a passion for courageous research. That is the main purpose of this exercise.
Дорогие гости, пожалуйста, внимание на экран.
My name is Vyacheslav Kulagin. I'm the head of the Energy Research Institute at the Russian Academy of Sciences. I received an Energy of Youth award to create a system that forecasts trends in global energy industry. My name is Tatiana Pantushin. I have a degree in the Research Center of the Mechanical Engineering. I received the Energy of Youth award for development of the framework for technology to treat some of the main developments in the area. I am the graduate of the Obukhov Institute. I was awarded it for research in the atmospherical physics and the impact of climate change on Russia's solar energy resources. Our work will allow Russia to build a radically new forecasting system for trends not only in the energy, but also in the global economy as well. My work will bring Russia to an international level in terms of environmental protection. Our research has demonstrated that ongoing and predicted climate changes in Russia and globally are beneficial for the development of solar energy in this nation. Huge interest in our work in Russia and abroad shows how timely and unique it is to explore those scientific aspects. Our forecasts caused lively discussion in the World Energy Council, the International Gas Union, the U.S. Department of Energy, and during the energy talks between Russia and the OPEC, China, and the EU. I presented the results of our work at many international platforms. We published several articles in influential international magazines. Throughout years of research, I have made significant discoveries. The new technologies will allow us to change the level of man-made pollution. We not only demonstrate tendencies, but we also offer efficient solutions. We respond to upcoming changes in a timely manner. We are on a path towards innovation. It will allow us to correctly put to work billions of investments. The Energy of Youth grant is a great launch pad for young scientists, an opportunity to make a difference. During the 10 years that the Energy of Youth program is around, 170 young scientists from 40 research centers won the grant. The program covers 56% of Russian regions and 74% of Russian territories. We are growing bigger every year. Energy of Youth is the energy of the future.
Your applauses to the winners of the Energy Youth program who are present at our ceremony. Дорогие друзья, давайте поприветствуем аплодисментами.
Let us give a round of applause to winners of the Energy of Youth. They are now here in the hall.
Now we're going to watch a short film introducing a new program, Energy of Breakthrough. О новой программе партнерства.
And now we're going to watch a short film introducing a new program, the Energy of Breakthrough. Here it is. Here's a solar tracking system which can track down with accuracy up to 5% of an angular degree and carry a concentrator module with a maximum peak power of about 3 kilowatts.
Scientist from St. Petersburg spent several years working on his invention, which radically changes our understanding of solar energy. It is no secret that the electricity generated by solar panels is a promising direction for renewable energy. These innovative technologies are used not only in space, but more and more on Earth. The main problem, the output quality control of solar cell manufacturing.
About 15 years ago, when I came to the Physics Technical Institute, there arose the need to measure the parameters of solar cells because of the fact that there was no ready equipment to do that in the lab. It was necessary to develop it. This development grew into small-scale production of solar simulators for both terrestrial and space solar cells.
Energy Breakthrough Prize went to a researcher from the St. Petersburg Technical Institute's Physics Photovoltaic Laboratory for several inventions. Among them, the simulator and solar radiation monitoring device for the solar cell. Simply put, Dmitry Malevsky has constructed an artificial sun. It simulates the solar radiation present and, with a second device, monitor the operation of the solar cell. To do this, it is important to comply with one condition. The two spectra should coincide: solar radiation simulator and sun's radiation.
The system is designed to measure the current voltage characteristics of solar cells with varying degrees of light.
Allow the checking of solar cell serviceability and eliminate all possible defects in its work during its production before it is put to use on Earth or in space. A St. Petersburg scientist's innovation has already been implemented for testing space solar cells at Roscosmos enterprises. They are also used to test terrestrial solar cells in the largest Russian and foreign solar energy companies.
In 2013, a foreign scientist, Nobel Prize winner and laureate of the Global Energy Prize, Rodney John Allen, became chairman of the International Award Committee for the first time since the prize was established.
In 2013, a foreign scientist, Nobel Prize winner and laureate of the Global Energy Prize, Rodney John Allen, became chairman of the International Award Committee for the first time since the prize was established.
Ladies and gentlemen and honoured guests, the Global Energy Prize has a truly international focus, and nominations in 2014 from 60 countries, which recognised over 800 candidates, covering fields of fossil fuel energy, renewable energy, thermal energy technology, bioenergy, fuel cells, nuclear technology, and material sciences. The Global Energy Partnership aims to support young scientists who work in the field of energy. For 10 years, our program Energy for Youth has been the main all-Russian program, which we hope can be extended internationally in the future. This year, we have established the Energy of Breakthrough program for young scientists who have successfully implemented their innovative research. The first well-deserved winner is Dmitry Malevsky, who is a research fellow at the A.F. Joffé Physical Technical Institute here in St. Petersburg. Dmitry, as you've seen, has invented unique measuring and test systems for solar panels and solar cells, which have been implemented for production and pre-flight testing by the Russian space agency Roscosmos. And these methods will be applied to the development of future advanced solar power systems. Dmitry, I am happy to announce this award. You are the 2014 winner of the Energy of Breakthrough Global Energy Prize. Your award includes a $1 million prize, ruble prize. I wish it was 1 million, but it's 1 million rubles, and a statue. Maybe next time it'll be $1 million. So very well, congratulations, and our congratulations are from everyone in this room.
And now we would like to award the winner of Energy of Breakthrough, the all-Russian competition of innovative projects implemented by young researchers in the energy field. I am happy to invite on the stage Dmitry Malevsky. Для награждения на
And now we would like to award the winner of Energy of Breakthrough, the all-Russian competition of innovative projects implemented by young researchers in the energy field. And I'm happy to give you Dmitry Malevsky.
Большое спасибо организаторам.
I'm very thankful to the organizers of the Energy of Breakthrough for such a high evaluation of my developments. This is a great honor for me, and it is especially pleasant to receive recognition for something which I enjoy to do. I was happy to work in one of the best research centers globally, the renowned Physical Technical Institute. This was the cradle of Russian physics. We addressed goals of strengthening the defense potential and industrial potential of this nation. Now we are exploring many other fields, including renewables. Thank you very much.
To announce the laureates of the Global Energy Prize 2014. Дорогие друзья, настало время.
Now it's time to announce the laureates of the Global Energy Prize of 2014.
The Global Energy Prize 2014, Dr. Lars G. Larsson, Sweden. Лауреат Международной энергетической...
Laureate of the Global Energy Prize 2014, Dr. Lars G. Larsson, Sweden. Профессор
In 1968, defending his doctoral thesis in the field of reactor physics, Lars Larsson moved from theory to practice.
One of the first jobs was at the R2 reactor institute, where I was operating. And I learned so much from these good operators. I could take in my knowledge about reactor physics and things like that, but I also could apply what is operation and what is that all about.
Then a tragic accident gave Larsson the determination and desire to devote his life to security issues in the field of nuclear energy.
I was taken on scientific fellowship in the Swedish Embassy in Washington, D.C., that's in my island. And I think that was extremely, what should I say, challenging and eye-opening accident for me. Because I must have been very naive. I didn't think that kind of thing would happen.
As head of the Department of Nuclear and Radiation Safety for the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development, Lars Larsson worked to dispose of the decommissioned Russian nuclear fleet. He worked to ecologically rehabilitate contaminated sites serving its infrastructure, as well as on in-depth evaluations of first and second stage reactor safety for the Leningrad nuclear power plant and other nuclear energy facilities in Russia.
But I have the privilege of working together with academicians like he, so with whom I now share the prize. And I am very proud to share the prize with him. We had a lot of cooperation together.
As the founder and head of the Atomic Energy Inspectorate of Sweden since 1990 and current member of the Royal Swedish Academy of Engineering Sciences, Lars Larsson is a world-renowned expert in the field of nuclear power plant safety, as well as the disposal of radioactive waste and the impact of nuclear energy on the environment. His most famous work is very closely linked to Russia, but the interest of the Swedish professor in our country is far beyond the scope of rigorous science.
racing theater. And I had then another experience of my life before a fantastic ballet, Rusty Horse in Mönchengladbach, and that was also on this couch event as I have experienced for many, fantastic.
So welcome to the stage, laureate of the Global Energy Prize 2014, Dr. Lars G. Larsson, Sweden, lauреат Международной энергетической.
The laureate of the Global Energy Prize 2014, Dr. Lars G. Larsson, Sweden.
Laureate of the Global Energy Prize 2014, academician Ashot Sarkisov, Russia, laureat Международной энергетической.
Laureate of the International Global Energy Award 2014, academician Ashot Sarkisov, Russia.
Excellent high school graduation received in May of 1941. 2 months after accelerated military courses, he went to the front. From sunny Tashkent to the Northern Sea, 4 years in the Marines. Participated in the battles for the liberation of the Soviet Arctic and Norway.
At the front, I had a Delone problem book on geometry and Kiselov book of highly complex algebraic problems with me. In the dugouts, in my spare time, I did the tasks and solved the problems.
Has 43 state and 16 departmental awards, but he doesn't wear his uniform with the medals, not even on May 9th.
Physically, it is difficult to wear, and it's somewhat immodest. I do not like to be in the spotlight, like a walking museum display.
He attended graduate naval school and in parallel graduated in McMath at Leningrad University. He was going to become a mathematician, but fate threw him a fantastic curve.
In 1946, when there was no nuclear energy, I went to a bookstore and started browsing through the books, and suddenly I find this book here. It's called Atomic Energy for Military Purposes in 46. I brought it into the hostel and started to read in my room. I read it avidly, cover to cover. This book presents the fundamentals of nuclear weapons and nuclear energy.
Today, 24 years at the head of the Institute for Safe Development of Nuclear Energy Academy of Sciences, more than 200 scientific papers and 17 inventions, more than 10,000 students across the country. In 2004, Sarkisov headed the largest international project, the development of a strategic master plan for the disposal of the decommissioned Russian nuclear fleet. Academic Sarkisov made a great contribution to what nuclear power has become, one of the safest of the energy sectors. For this, he was awarded the Global Energy Award.
There are a lot of awards there. It is not by simply a set of objective circumstances, but the global energy has a special place among them.
2014, Ashot Sarkisov turned 90, and in May, 64 years living together with his wife Lynn. They have 2 sons, 4 grandchildren, and 3 great-grandchildren. Sarkisov is still active and reads and writes a lot. He recently released his autobiography where he wrote that fate gave him 4 lives. From each, he, not having to grow old, could move to the next. So once again, he has a stage of maturity, but old age is still far away.
И мы приглашаем на сцену.
And we are inviting to the scene
Academician Ashot Sarkisov, Russia. Лауреат Международной энергетической премии «Глобальная энергия 2014».
The laureate of Global Energy Prize 2014, academician Ashot Sarkisov, Russia.
Of Russian Federation, Vladimir Putin. The Global Energy Prize 2014 is given by the responsible secretary of the President's Commission for the Strategic Development of the Fuel and Energy Complex and Environmental Safety, the President of GSC Rosneft, Igor Sechin.
On behalf of the President of Russia, Vladimir Putin, the Global Energy Prize 2014 is given by the responsible secretary of the President's Commission for the Strategic Development of the Fuel and Energy Complex and Environmental Safety, President of GSC Rosneft, Igor Sechin. Distinguished laureates, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, today, as the responsible secretary of the Committee for the Development of the Energy Sector of the Russian Federation under the auspices of the President, I have this job to perform on behalf of Mr. Putin and to give the Global Energy Awards to outstanding phaseans of science and research who contributed invaluably into safety in the nuclear segment. As the President of Russia has said repeatedly that this is a global task, and the Global Energy Award has turned into a famous international institute of awarding the worthy laureates from all over the globe. More than 2,700 experts from all over the globe do the nominations, representing 60 countries of the globe. And the decision is made by the International Committee composed of 25 renowned scientists and experts from all over the globe, including Nobel Prize laureates and outstanding scientists, including other laureates of Global Energy Awards of previous years. Today, we give tribute to special laureates, Dr. Larsen and academician Vice Admiral Ashot Sarkisov. Both have contributed greatly to increased safety in the area of nuclear energy. They are practitioners, and their research doesn't just open new opportunities for the mankind, but provide practical solutions to challenges of nuclear safety. Usually, professional activities of such scientists are not the focus of the Nobel Prize Committee, but their research is just as valuable as traditional areas of fundamental research by other scientists. I'm happy to point out that the Global Energy rectifies this situation and becomes a certain technology satellite of the Nobel Prize, bringing in to its scope the scientific and engineering activities in energy segment and the like. Mr. Larsen was one of the founders of the Swedish nuclear energy. As the attaché for the energy, he was part of the investigation group looking at the 3 Mile Island incident. He developed the methods of safe prolongation of life cycle of nuclear reactors and nuclear compartments, which are used all over the globe and in the Russian nuclear installations. I think that everyone knows Mr. Ashot Sarkelov. When his name is mentioned, everyone wants to stand up. We saw the footage about his great life and achievements. He was educated here in St. Petersburg, and the first half of his professional career was the development of the Soviet nuclear fleet, and then with a large experience that he acquired, he was focusing on the utilization and decommissioning of nuclear reactors from submarines and nuclear vessels. He was one of the pioneers researching into increasing safety of nuclear reactors, development of automatic safety systems. He was head of international programs for the utilization of nuclear waste, and he was part of the non-proliferation Russian-American task force. His contribution is invaluable to the solution of fundamental problems in the area of nuclear safety. He participated in the researches in the Arctic region, which becomes a new platform for large-scale international cooperation. And as our president put it, their energy of thought, their strength of will, and the luck which accompanies them enable them to achieve outstanding results which are used for purposes of global safety. And that means that they are not just internationally renowned scientists, they are real heroes. So my congratulations to our laureates, good health and new achievements. Thank you so much.
A gold medal is awarded G. Larsson, Sweden, for his outstanding contribution to improving safety of nuclear power stations and decommissioning of nuclear facilities. За выдающийся вклад в повышение безопасности атомной энергетики и выводы из эксплуатации ядерных объектов.
The gold medal of the laureate is awarded to Larsson G. Larsson, Sweden.
Is awarded to Ashot Sarkisov, Russia, for his outstanding contribution to improving safety of nuclear power stations and decommissioning of nuclear facilities.
A gold medal is awarded to Ashot Sarkisov, Russia, for the outstanding contribution to improving safety of nuclear power stations and decommissioning of nuclear facilities.
Now we invite the laureate of the Global Energy Prize 2014, Lars G. Larsson, to speak. Ответное слово предоставляется лауреату международного.
We now invite the laureate of the Global Energy Prize 2014, Lars G. Larsson, to speak.
Mr. Sechin, members of the Board of Trustees, members of the Global Energy Prize International Award Committee, ladies and gentlemen. When I went to high school, I had a fantastic young teacher in literature. He felt that his responsibility was to infuse culture into our minds. And the first foreign book that he wanted us to read and discuss was Chekhov's Cherry Orchard, or Vishnovi Sad, as the Russian name is. Was it a comedy or a tragedy? I don't think we came to any conclusion, but we had an interesting discussion, and that was probably the intent. I don't know if my teacher succeeded with his objective, but he opened up my mind for Russian culture. Another Russian influence was through music. At home, my father played cello, my sister piano, and I violin, and my father's favorite was Tchaikovsky. And one of my grandchildren did not want to hear what she called children's song when she was a child. She wanted to hear what she called beautiful music, and her favorite was Prokofiev's Peter and the Wolf. And now she and her little brother are going to a music school in Stockholm, founded by a violinist from St. Petersburg. I also remember my impression when I, as a young schoolboy, was informed by Mendeleev's periodic system, which to me brought order to nature. Fantastic. And by the launch of Sputnik, when I was 17 years old, a new field of technology, space, opened up. So Russian natural sciences and engineering has influenced my choice of profession when I decided to start studying technical physics at Chalmers University of Technology. My technology is nuclear technology. When I grew up, I and my colleagues saw this as a fantastic, exciting opportunity to develop and make a contribution to a new and better world. We had, however, an overconfidence in technology. Experience, including some severe accidents, have taught us not to think of technology in isolation, but in the concept of MTO, man, technology and organization, and the concept of safety culture is now generally established in the industry. Nuclear technology is a young, maturing technology that has a large development potential through other reactor types than the now dominating water technology. And it's a fascinating opportunity also for today's young engineers and scientists. So Russia was early on my mind, but when I grew up, there was an iron curtain that made it almost impossible for a closer exchange with Russian colleagues. But the curtain went up, and I got an opportunity to work at the European Bank for Reconstruction and Development as the director for Nuclear Safety Department. And I could go to Russia for the first time and meet my competent Russian colleagues. I am very grateful to them for the very friendly and collegial way they cooperate with me. Let me thank all of you that I have had the pleasure of working with. Thank you for your confidence and trust. You can understand my thankfulness, my happiness, and my pride standing here in front of the Russian scientific and engineering community, being recognized for what I, together with my associates, and two of them are actually here today, have done in the area of nuclear safety and waste management. We have experienced the Russian nuclear sector going from Soviet isolation to international standard and clearing up some Cold War legacy. And this, my thankfulness, my happiness, my pride, and my emotion is very much enlarged by the fact that I'm standing here together with my friend, my colleague and co-worker Arshad Sarkisov, also symbolizing the importance of international cooperation. I can only say one thing. Спасибо большое.
Thank you very much.
Спасибо, Mr. Larson. And now we invite the laureate of the Global Energy Prize 2014, academician Arshad Sarkisov, to speak. Слово предоставляется лауреату.
Now we give the floor to the laureate of the Global Energy Prize 2014, academician Arshad Arkalovich Sarkisov. Distinguished Igor Ivanovich, distinguished members of the Board of Trustees and the International Committee on the Award of the Global Energy. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, I would like to thank you cordially for such a high recognition of my scientific achievements. The award of the international prestigious energy prize, such as Global Energy, is, of course, a great honor for me. Over the recent 50-plus years, nuclear energy has become not just a strictly classified field of research, but the area of wide-scale international cooperation. And the confirmation of that is that the prize for this year is awarded to yours truly and to my Swedish colleague, Dr. Lars Larsson. Now, the nuclear energy is not only a driver of the scientific progress, but an invaluable component of shaping up the geopolitical situation globally. Thousands of scientists and engineers in dozens of countries of the world are looking into those issues. It so happened that, for the most part, in the early days of my career, I was looking at issues of safety of nuclear reactors in the Russian Navy. I wouldn't like to address those issues due to their special nature. But in recent 2 decades, I have been dealing with issues of dealing with potential threats, which are the legacy of the Cold War, and which was a major concern both for Russia and for our neighbors. The key bit of this legacy are the decommissioned Russian Navy nuclear submarines and other ships, and the installations of the service infrastructure onshore and offshore. We have been facing the problem of a very big, and I might even say global scale, the scale of issues which have been accumulated through the years, and therefore the goals that we faced from the point of view of science and technology in order to mitigate the threats within the foreseeable future, we had to develop a comprehensive program of actions, which was subsequently called Strategic Master Plan. This work began under my scientific supervision 10 years ago and involved many scientists. After we did our job, the plan was adopted as the key document coordinating the efforts of many organizations and companies involved in specific actions of implementation of the plan. Since the strategic master plan was focusing on addressing all the strategic issues of utilization, decommissioning, and recovery of such distressed installations all over the country, including the Russian Far East. It is still ongoing, but even as we speak, we can look at some tangible results, which are really impressive. 193 out of 201 decommissioned nuclear subs are already utilized and recycled. 65 reactor units and spent nuclear fuel have been recycled at the special facility at Mayak and taken away from Gromikha in Murmansk. We now have the long-term storage facility for decommissioned nuclear compartments in the Russian Far East and in the Murmansk area. By the way, 65 reactor units have already been placed for long-term storage at those special sites. That was achieved through efficient leadership by Rosatom company of Russia, through successful cooperation in the international arena, and of course through efforts of thousands of engineers, scientists and workers involved in addressing those issues. The results which were marked by this award are the achievements of many of my colleagues and disciples at Sevastopol, Moscow, St. Petersburg, Severodvinsk, Vladivostok, Nizhny Novgorod, and other localities of Russia. Making use of that opportunity, I would like to thank them cordially for such great results in cooperation. And it gives me great pleasure to underline the special role of my teacher, an outstanding scientist and the driver of scientific developments here, the creator of a Russian Navy and ice-breaking Navy, academician Anatoly Petrovich Alexander, who was always interested in what we do, helping us with more targeted research and guidance. Thank you very much, Ashot Rakelevich.
Дорогие лауреаты, on behalf of the non-profit partnership Global Energy, on behalf of the winners of international and all Russian partner programs, Energy of Youth, Energy of Kids, Energy of Words, Energy of Breakthrough, and Energy of Inspiration. On behalf of the nominees of the prize, 3,300 scientists from 60 countries, and on behalf of the numerous guests, we want to thank you your priceless contribution to world energy industry, your immense experience and sense of purpose will benefit generation of scientists and experts to come. Еще раз, дорогие лауреаты.
So once again, distinguished laureates, on behalf of the non-commercial Global Energy Partnership, on behalf of the laureates of international and all-Russian programs of partnership, Energy of Youth, Energy of Childhood, Energy of Word, Energy of Breakthrough, Energy of Inspiration, on behalf of the nomination pool of the award, this is 3,000 scientists from 60 nations, on behalf of numerous guests of the ceremony, we thank you for invaluable contribution in global energy segment. Your experience, wisdom, and drive will be the foundation for success of subsequent generation of engineers and scientists. Thank you so much.
Of a unique constellation that the Global Energy Prize is. We hope that this constellation will grow even bigger. We hope that the prize will continue to expand and branch out into programs to benefit humanity and stimulate researchers to find new breakthroughs and innovative solutions in the energy field. Отныне ваши звезды засверкают.
From now on, you will be a part of the unique constellation of global energy. So may all the stars in this constellation multiply, let the prize branch out with many other programs for the good of the mankind, incentivizing new breakthroughs and innovation-driven projects.
Is now closed. Дорогие друзья, уважаемые гости.
Distinguished friends, the ceremony of the 12th Energy Prize Award of Global Energy 2014 is closed. Thank you very much.